I feel like depending on the type of person that you are, if you're someone that's very much I know I'm someone that's very much about, all right, like I know how to compartmentalize my time, but it's really hard to, especially when you have other people whose schedules might be all over the place and stuff like that. And so like if I set up a meeting with you or a time for us to hang out, it's really important to me that we stick to that. And if your friend doesn't have the same agency or understand the same stuff, then like it just gets really frustrating, and then like
yeah. I think Eli's kind of said something without saying it. Oh, he was saying like you would have to be a mastermind to have the perfect schedule and everybody's happy. I feel like actually in that scenario that's possible. It's just the person that's not going to be happy is probably you.
That's so true. That's very true.
And also, I don't know. I think like whether it's a romantic relationship or your friends or your family, I think if they're really truly supportive, they'll understand. And also, there's like a way to still give them time even if you're not in the same room with them. Like if you're out on like a trip or like even networking or shooting, you could still talk to them throughout the day to make them feel like you're there. But I do think in my case, I'm lucky enough to have surrounded myself with a bunch of people that I've like known for, each one of them I've known for almost 10, 15 years. We've been friends and that tight since like middle school and high school. So we've always kind of just had like this group mentality of like, no matter what happens, we're going to stick together kind of thing. And that's the thing with my family. I'm really tight with my family too. So I think like it also is just a matter of who you're surrounding yourself with. And if they're getting a little upset, then maybe you got to ask yourself if you should be around them.
Well, see, and that's where I think the relationship element of it is interesting, because it's like, again, a spouse is more like they've married you, so they're going to be with you through thick and thin.
Yeah, you don't know about all that. I don't know.
Yeah.
For the most
make
part,
them happy. So.
I mean, again,
sometimes people get sad.
For the most part, this person has agreed to marry you and to ride out the bumps with you. Versus, like, I think that what makes this difficult is that in a relationship, some people might not feel the same investment. And so then it becomes hard, because it kind of goes back to that question that we had in episode 2, where it was like, can you, what was episode 2?
Career versus
relationships. Yeah. And how can you be in a relationship with someone while going after the thing that you want? Like, especially if that person is someone that is of more of a 9-to-5 energy, like, are they going to value the same kind of investment? And so then it just kind of gets hard, because you're like, well, I do really care about this person, but like, is this person really going to be in it for the long haul? Like, I don't know. And then it's scary if I do decide to choose them and then they're not. And then it's like, well.
I think ideally you don't have to choose either, right? I mean, like, I feel like the circumstances will make the decision themselves. I just feel like if they don't support it and don't understand that you still love them, then you shouldn't be with them.
Yeah. I mean, I agree, too, to that effect. But I guess thinking about, because, I mean, I guess you could choose, so you get 3 things. Like, what do you guys think your 3 things would be?
So I would say the career, family, and health. Health or sleep. Sleep's important, whereas health, I don't know. Health kind of falls in line of that. Like, I rather sleep and then just make sure I have a clean diet. Like, I to sustain the not being able to work out or something. I don't know. But I'm always gonna pick a career over those other things. At least for me, that's my thing. So that's kind of the basis is work, and family is gonna be number 1, because that's your blood. That's important.
Well, now I'm curious, so why don't everybody pick their 3 and then try and rank the 3, which is the most important to you right now. So, all right, so your 3 are work, sleep, and family. Ryan, what's your 3?
Yeah, probably, I would say work, family, friends.
Work, family, friends.
And then my other 3 would be LeBron, Kobe.
Oh, I knew it. When are we going to get
Magic
into
Johnson, those are probably 3 greatest Lakers of all time. LeBron, Kobe.
You say LeBron now? Yeah,
he's I'm all on board.
fully claimed.
Oh man, I don't. You know, once you put on that golden armor, the past goes away. You're now welcome to the family.
The past goes away.
Yeah, I'll make
so ready to get those rings. That's I don't care who it is.
What were we saying here again?
All right. So as far as my 3 go, I think fitness is definitely up there for sure. Just because I think that I've found that with being more health oriented, it's actually helped improve my ability to do my work. So that's really important to me. And then, dang, this is hard. I mean, it's hard because I feel like I'm really bad at all the last 3. Like, I'm not really that great at sleeping when I'm supposed to. My friends all understand that I'm really hustling right now, so you know, like, that's a nice thing. So I don't necessarily feel a ton of pressure there. And then you know what? I think it's work, fitness, and family. I think my family in the last couple of years has become, I mean, my family's always been important to me, but there's something about, and maybe it's because my aunt just had twins, I just kind of feel like my family is much more of a big center to me right now. So yeah, I think for me it would be work, fitness, and family.
That makes sense.
I feel that. I feel like family is so important, especially as you get older. I mean, you're in an interesting position because your family and friends are here. Like they're
all here.
Close.
That's probably why those matter so much to me. Like I think if you cut either one of those out, I'd be done. Yeah,
and that makes total sense, and it makes it a little easier, where in the sense that you don't have to establish yourself as, say, someone who moved from middle of nowhere that knows nothing.
Oh, I'd probably be a fucking weirdo. I wouldn't talk to him.
Yeah, it's rough.